I was so ugly my parents ditched me, my classmates bullied me, and I ended up dying from depression. After I kicked the bucket, a system took pity on my pathetic life and bound itself to me. Host, what's your wish for a new life? Without missing a beat, I blurted, I want a handsome face. System, got it. Matching new identity. Next thing I know, I'm transmigrated, standing center stage in a golden cage. The masked crowd below goes wild. My God, this Omega is stunning. I'd bankrupt myself to bid on him. I'm standing there, dumbfounded. Hold up. System. What the hell's an Omega? System. Oh, just a guy who can get pregnant. Chapter 1. The auction that ruined my dreams. I snap my eyes open, and I'm in a freaking golden cage, center stage with a spotlight burning into my face. My hands are tied behind my back, and I'm wearing some flimsy excuse for a shirt that barely covers my ass. My legs are bare, goosebumps prickling as a draft sneaks up my thighs. One wrong move and I'm starring in a wardrobe malfunction for the ages. I hold my breath, trying not to flash the crowd. Final item of the night. A prime Omega. Starting bid. 5,000 credits. The auctioneer's voice booms, and the room explodes like a swarm of bees. Bids fly faster than I can blink. 10,000. 50,000. A million. My jaw drops as the numbers climb into the stratosphere. 60 million credits in under a minute. I'm a damn stock market bubble. I squint through the cage bars, scanning the masked faces below. They're all decked out in fancy suits and dresses, waving bid cards like they're playing poker with my life. One woman stands out, though. She's got these killer curves, wavy black hair cascading over her shoulders, and eyes that sparkle like she's hiding a galaxy in them. Every time she lazily raises her card, the room holds its breath. Her voice, low and sultry, cuts through the chaos. 65 million. My heart does a backflip. Yes, sister. Take me home. I'm already imagining a life as her personal lapdog, maybe fetching her coffee in exchange for that $1 million smile. I'm practically drooling when a cold, sharp voice slices through my fantasy. 100 million credits. This Omega is mine. The room goes dead silent. Every head swivels toward the guy who just dropped a nuke on my dreams. He's tall, broad-shouldered, and oozing some kind of aristocratic vibe, even with a mask covering half his face. The crowd parts like he's Moses, and even my dream girl lowers her card, her starry eyes flickering with regret. She shakes her head, stands, and glides out of the room like a queen exiting stage left. No, my goddess, my meal ticket. I glare at the guy who ruined everything, my blood boiling. Who the hell bids 100 million on a dude? What's wrong with you, rich boy? The auctioneer slams his gavel. Sold. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, my ass. I'm still fuming when a nervous attendant hustles me backstage, where Mr. Moneybags is waiting. He's got this aura, like he owns the air everyone else is breathing. The attendant bows so low his nose nearly scrapes the floor. Mr. Stone, this is the Omega you purchased. Johnny Stone steps closer, his polished shoes clicking on the floor. He stops in front of the cage, frowning slightly. What's with the attitude? You were all fire on stage. The attendant's sweating bullets. He's probably just tired, sir. Rest assured, our merchandise is top quality. Johnny hums, unimpressed, and leans in. His eyes dark, bottomless, and way too intense. Lock onto mine through the bars. Listen up, he says, voice low and commanding. From now on, I'm your alpha. I scoff, turning my head so he's staring at the back of my skull. Yeah, no, I don't swing that way, buddy. You can keep your alpha nonsense. The attendant's eyes nearly pop out of his head. He fumbles with a key, unlocks the cage, and yanks me out, practically shoving me at Johnny. Mr. Stone, my deepest apologies. We clearly didn't train him properly. If you're unsatisfied, we can recondition him. No need. Johnny cuts in, his lips twitching into something that's not quite a smile. I'll handle his training myself. Oh hell no. That sounds like a threat wrapped in a promise, and I'm not here for it. I dig my heels in as the attendant drags me forward, but my body feels weirdly heavy, like the air's pressing down on me. Johnny's staring, and there's this faint scent, like cedar and frost, that makes my knees wobble. What the fuck is happening to me? System. I hiss under my breath. What's this guy doing to me? No response. Of course, the damn system bails when I need it. The attendant hands me off to Johnny, who grabs my arm with a grip that's firm but not bruising. "Let's go," he says, like I'm a dog on a leash. "I'm not going anywhere with you." I snap, yanking my arm back. Big mistake. That cedar scent hits me harder, and my legs turn to jelly. I stumble, and Johnny catches me, one arm looping around my waist like it's no big deal. His touch sends a weird jolt through me, and I hate it. "Struggle all you want," he murmurs, his breath brushing my ear. "You're mine now, Omega." I grit my teeth, fighting the urge to scream. Omega? Pregnant dudes? No way, I'm out. But my body's not listening, and that scent is doing something to my brain, making my thoughts fuzzy. Johnny steers me toward a sleek black car waiting outside, and I'm too dizzy to resist as he nudges me inside. The door slams shut, and I slump against the seat, glaring at him. "You're the worst," I mutter. "Stealing me from my dream girl? Low blow, man." Johnny raises an eyebrow, looking almost amused. "Dream girl? You mean the alpha who was bidding on you like your livestock?" "She was classy livestock bidding," I shoot back. You're just a rich jerk with no taste." His jaw tightens, but there's a flicker of something in his eyes. Curiosity, maybe? "Keep talking," he says, leaning back. "It'll make taming you more interesting." "Taming?" I sputter. "I'm not a damn horse." "We'll see about that," he replies, and the car pulls away, carrying me straight into my personal nightmare. Chapter 2. The Mirror and the Mark. The car ride to Johnny's mansion feels like a one-way ticket to hell. I slump in the back seat, arms crossed, glaring at the back of his head. That cedar scent of his lingers, making my skin tingle in ways I don't want to think about. I'm a straight guy, damn it. I should be dreaming of my auction goddess, Hugh, not getting weird vibes from some alpha jerk. We pull up to a gated estate, and the car door swings open. Johnny gestures for me to get out, but I stay put, channeling every ounce of defiance I've got. "What's the plan, huh? Lock me in your dungeon? Feed me to your pet tiger?" He sighs, pinching the bridge of his nose. "Get out, Edwin, or I'll carry you." I scoff but scramble out before he makes good on that threat. The mansion's huge, all sleek glass and sharp angles, but I barely notice as Johnny herds me inside. A butler takes his coat, bowing like Johnny's royalty. I roll my eyes so hard I nearly strain something. Johnny flops onto a leather couch, legs crossed, and finally peels off that stupid mask. I brace myself, expecting some scarred-up villain face, but, damn, sharp jawline, high cheekbones, eyes like a storm cloud ready to strike. He's annoyingly hot, and I hate him for it. Handsome doesn't erase the crime of stealing me from Hugh. He catches me staring and smirks. "Know who I am?" I snort, plopping onto the opposite couch. "What, some wannabe rock star? Spare me the ego trip." His brows knit together, and the room feels colder, like someone cranked the AC to Arctic. "You're calling me a wannabe?" His voice is slow, each word dripping with menace. "Say that again." A wave of pressure hits me, heavy and suffocating, like I'm underwater. That cedar scent floods the room, and my knees buckle. I'm on the floor before I can stop myself, my neck burning like someone's holding a match to it. It's hot, itchy, and oh God, there's this weird throb that makes my heart race. What did you do?" I gasp, clutching my chest. "You poisoning me or what?" Johnny kneels in front of me, his fingers brushing the back of my neck. The touch is ice cold but sends sparks through me. "I don't like disobedient omegas," he says, his voice low and dangerous. "And you, Edwin, are not behaving." Tears sting my eyes, not from sadness but from whatever the hell my body's doing. I glare up at him, refusing to break. "I'm not your pet, asshole." My voice cracks, but I don't care. I'm not folding, not for him. He stares at me, my tear-streaked face and rabbit-red eyes, and something shifts in his expression. Less predator, more confused. The pressure vanishes, and the cedar scent fades. I suck in a shaky breath, wiping my face with my sleeve. "Can't handle a little pushback?" I mutter, trying to salvage my pride. Johnny stands, brushing off his pants. "You're tougher than you look," he says, almost to himself. "But don't test me again." He points to a hallway. "Bathrooms that way. Go see your new face." My new face? Oh right. The system promised me a glow-up. I scramble to my feet, curiosity overriding my urge to flip him off. "Fine, but only because I want to, not because you said so." He snorts, waving me off. I stomp down the hall, find a bathroom bigger than my old apartment, and freeze in front of the mirror. The guy staring back isn't me. Golden hair, blue eyes like a summer sky, skin so pale it glows. There's a tiny mole under one eye, giving me this annoyingly delicate look. I'm gorgeous, sure, but this is way too pretty, I groan. I look like a damn boy band reject. A shadow looms behind me. Johnny's arms slide around my waist, his chin resting on my shoulder. Not bad, huh, pretty boy? I jerk away, nearly smacking my head on the mirror. Hands off, creep. I'm a dude, not your cuddle buddy. His face darkens. You're my omega, he says, stepping closer. Get used to it. No way, My words die as that cedar scent hits again, stronger this time. My legs wobble, and my neck burns hotter, now giving off a faint vanilla smell that's definitely not cologne. My body's betraying me, craving something I can't name. I stumble back, but Johnny's faster, scooping me up and tossing me onto a bed I didn't even notice we'd reached. Stop! I yell, but my voice is weak, my body trembling as he looms over me. His teeth graze my neck, and a sharp pain shoots through me, followed by a wave of heat that drowns my senses. Vanilla and cedar mix, thick and dizzying, as my brain checks out. I'm clawing at the sheets, my body moving on its own, pulling him closer. No, no, no. This isn't me, but it's like I'm a passenger in my own skin. When it's over, I'm a sweaty, shaking mess. Johnny rolls off, breathing hard, but I can't look at him. My neck throbs, marked by his bite, and I feel violated. I'm a guy, I whisper, tears spilling over. I didn't want this. He's quiet, then gets up and leaves without a word. The door clicks shut, and I curl into a ball, sobbing. System, I scream in my head. What the hell was that? A mechanical voice chirps back. Morning, host. Congrats on surviving the auction. Surviving? I snap, burying my face in the pillow. I got marked by some alpha creep. I'm ruined. Calm down, the system says, sounding bored. You've got a bigger job now. Your mission. Become the Omega Icon. A beacon of hope for your kind. I freeze. Me? An icon? I can't even keep my shirt on in public. Complete the task, or it's 10,000 volts of punishment, the system warns. Zap, zap. I flinch, remembering the electric jolt from earlier. Fine, I'll try. But if I die, I'm haunting you. The system laughs and vanishes. I stare at the ceiling, my neck still stinging, my heart heavy. Johnny's mark is a chain I can't break, and this Omega body is a prison. But if I'm stuck Herintrio here, I'll fight my way out, one way or another. Chapter 3: Mecha Dreams and Family Ghosts. I'm sprawled on Johnny's couch, still sulking about the whole marked Omega disaster, when he strides in, all military swagger in a crisp uniform. Get up, he says, tossing a jacket at me. We're going to a mecha match. My head snaps up. Mecha? Like giant fighting robots. My voice cracks with excitement, and I'm already halfway off the couch. Mark forgotten. Hell yeah, let's go. Johnny's lips twitch, like he's fighting a smile. You're that easy to please? Robots, dude. Every guy's dream. I'm practically bouncing as we head to his car. The ride's a blur, my brain buzzing with visions of metal giants duking it out. We pull up to a massive arena, and Johnny leads me to a VIP box with a perfect view of the field. I'm glued to the glass, eyes wide as two mechas, a hulking tank called Titan and a sleek speedster named Viper. Clash below. Sparks fly, metal screeches, and I'm yelling before I realize it. Go for the legs. Smash him. Johnny raises an eyebrow. You're loud. Shut up. This is awesome. I'm on my feet, fists pumping as Viper lands a slick dodge and a counterstrike. The crowd roars, and I'm right there with them, hollering, "Get him! Wreck that rust bucket!" A guy in a uniform, Ivan, Johnny's aide, steps in, looking nervous. Colonel Stone, today's match is Titan versus Viper. Winner gets a direct slot in your division. Johnny nods, glancing at me. Get him some snacks. Something sweet. Ivan scurries off and returns with a tray of pastries, but I'm too hyped to eat. The match ends with Viper's pilot pulling a crazy spin move, slicing Titan's arm clean off. I'm screaming, "That's what I'm talking about," when a wild idea hits me. If I could pilot a mecha, I'd be famous. Famous enough to nail that stupid system's Omega Icon mission. I turn to Johnny, eyes gleaming. Can I compete? Like, in a real mecha? He leans back, sipping a drink. Omegas don't compete. League rules. My jaw drops. What? That's some medieval bullshit. Why not? Johnny shrugs, calm as ever. In this world, Omegas are for other things. Breeding, mostly. I gag, clutching my chest. Breeding? You're sick. I'm not a baby factory. He smirks, leaning closer. You want in? Beg me. I can pull strings. I grit my teeth. Begging this guy feels like swallowing nails, but mechas are worth it. I force a grin, batting my lashes. Pretty please, Johnny? Let me live my robot dreams. He chuckles. A low rumble that makes my neck tingle annoyingly. We'll see. Behave, and I might consider it. I'm about to argue when the door swings open, and a guy storms in, all swagger and sneers. He's got Johnny's height but none of his charm, with a face that screams, I punch mirrors for fun. His eyes land on me, and his lip curls. Well, look who it is. The family reject. I freeze. Who the hell are you? He steps closer and Ivan stiffens. Mark, Johnny says, voice sharp. What do you want? Mark ignores him, glaring at me. Edwin, right? Or should I say the Omega we sold to the black market? Guess you're Stone's pet now. Dirty little thing. My stomach drops. Sold? By my family? The pieces click. Mark's my brother in this world. The one who got the shiny life while I was auctioned off like furniture. My fists clench, but before I can snap, Johnny's on his feet, radiating that icy cedar scent. Watch your mouth, he growls. He's mine. Mark laughs, bitter and ugly. Yours? He's used goods, Stone. Black market Omegas get passed around like. Johnny's fist slams into Mark's jaw, sending him stumbling. Get out, Johnny says, voice deadly quiet. Now. Mark wipes blood from his lip, glaring at me like I'm the one who hit him. You'll regret this, Edwin. You and your sugar daddy. He storms out, and the room feels 10 degrees colder. Ivan clears his throat, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else. Colonel, should I? Leave, Johnny snaps. Ivan bolts. Johnny turns to me, his expression softer but still unreadable. You okay? I nod, but my chest feels tight. He said, they sold me. My own family. My voice cracks, and I hate it. I was bad enough to get ditched twice, huh? Johnny's hand lands on my shoulder, firm but not rough. No one's ditching you now. Not while I'm here. I blink up at him, caught off guard. His eyes are steady, and for a second I feel safe? It's weird, and I shove the feeling down. Don't get all mushy on me. I mutter, looking away. I just want to drive a mecha. He laughs short and sharp. You're a piece of work, Edwin. He hands me a tiny Viper model from the arena gift shop. Here, don't break it. I clutch the model, grinning despite myself. This is cool, but I'm still mad at you. Fair, he says, standing. Let's go home. On the ride back, I fiddle with the Viper, turning it over in my hands. Mark's words keep replaying: sold, dirty, reject. But Johnny's promise sticks, too. No one's ditching me. For the first time, I wonder if he's not just a controlling jerk. Maybe he's something else. I shake my head, focusing on the mecha. If I can get into that arena, I'll show everyone, Mark, Johnny, the whole damn world, that I'm more than some Omega. I'll be a legend. Johnny, I say, gripping the model tight. I'm serious about competing. Make it happen. He glances over, one brow raised. Keep up that fire, and I might just let you. I smirk, leaning back. Better start pulling those strings, Colonel. I'm gonna be a superstar. Chapter 4. Proving Grounds and Poisoned Words. Johnny wasn't kidding about pulling strings. A week later, I'm standing in a military hangar, surrounded by mechas that look like they could crush a skyscraper. My heart's pounding like I'm about to bungee jump without a cord. Johnny, in his stupidly perfect uniform, points to a simulator pod. Start here, he says, all business. Real mechas come later. I roll my eyes but climb into the pod, the seat cool against my back. This better not be some arcade game knockoff, I mutter, strapping in. The controls light up, and it's like I'm back in my old life, streaming first-person shooters for my 10 loyal fans. I grip the joysticks, and the virtual arena loads. A jagged battlefield with a hulking enemy mecha staring me down. Begin, Johnny says through the comms. I don't think. I move. My fingers dance over the controls, dodging laser blasts and countering with a missile barrage. The enemy mecha's too slow, and I'm in my element, weaving through its attacks like it's a tutorial boss. 10 minutes later, the screen flashes. Victory. I whoop, punching the air. Suck it, robot. Johnny's voice crackles in my ear. Not bad. Try a real opponent now. The next round pits me against a soldier. A cocky beta named Carl who smirks like he's already won. I wipe the floor with him in 5 minutes flat. My virtual mecha slicing his in half with a plasma blade. 3 more soldiers go down the same way. I'm grinning like an idiot when I climb out, only to find Johnny staring at the score screen, one brow raised. You're a natural, he says, sounding almost impressed. Natural? I'm a gaming god. I brag, puffing out my chest. Now let me at a real mecha. He shakes his head, but there's a glint in his eye. Tomorrow. Real training. Don't get cocky. The next day, I'm strapped into a real mecha, a lightweight model called Sparrow. It's all sleek lines and humming power, and I'm vibrating with excitement as I sync with the neural link. The controls feel like an extension of my body, and I'm running drills like I was born for this. Soldiers watch, some curious, others whispering. I catch snippets. Omega, Stone's pet. No way he's legit. I grit my teeth and focus, nailing every maneuver. Johnny nods from the sidelines, but the whispers grow louder over the next few days. By the end of the week, the hangar's buzzing with gossip. I'm eating lunch alone when I overhear 2 soldiers. Heard Stone kicked out the Titan pilot for this guy. Total favoritism. Yeah. The other snickers. What's an Omega gonna do? Look pretty and lose? My fork freezes halfway to my mouth. The words hit like a punch, dragging up memories of high school. Kids spreading rumors, posting my pictures online, laughing as I walked by. I shoved my tray away, appetite gone. These guys don't see me. They just see Omega. That afternoon, Mark struts into the hangar like he owns it. A mid-drill when he blocks my path, arms crossed. Well, if it isn't the family shame, he sneers. Stone really benched me for you? A mecha champ for his little plaything? I climb out of Sparrow, fists clenched. Plaything? I just smoked your buddies in there. Mark laughs, loud and mean. They let you win. Everyone knows you're only here because Stone's got a thing for you. My face burns. Before I can swing, Johnny appears, his presence like a storm cloud. Mark, he says, voice low and dangerous. You're out of line. Mark doesn't back down. Out of line? You canceled my contract. I won Titan's match fair and square, and you tossed me for him. He jabs a finger at me. I'm exposing this Stone. The whole base will know you're playing favorites for your Omega. Johnny's eyes narrow. My rules are the rules. Get out before I make you. Mark smirks, leaning closer to me. Enjoy your moment, Edwin. It won't last. He turns and walks off, but his words linger like poison. By evening, the gossip's everywhere. Soldiers avoid me, their stares cold and judgmental. My mecha passion fizzles, replaced by a familiar sinking feeling. I'm back to being the outcast. That night, Johnny finds me slouched in the mansion's dining room, poking at cold pasta. You're off, he says, sitting across from me. What's wrong? I shrug, avoiding his eyes. Just tired of being the base's punching bag. They think I'm a joke. He leans forward, elbows on the table. Then prove them wrong. Fight Mark. One-on-one, public match. Show them what you've got. My head snaps up. A duel? With him? I'm a newbie. Johnny's gaze is steady. I've seen your sim scores. You're better than you think. Beat him, and the talk stops. I chew my lip, doubt and adrenaline clashing. You really think I can take him? I'm a colonel, he says, a smirk tugging at his lips. I know talent when I see it. The match is set for the next day. The arena's packed, cameras streaming live. Mark's in Titan, all heavy armor and brute force. I'm in Sparrow, light and fast. He smirks through the comms. Ready to embarrass yourself, Omega? I flip him off through the cockpit window. Talk's cheap, bro. The countdown hits 0, and I launch Sparrow forward, thrusters screaming. Mark charges, swinging Titan's massive fists, but I'm too quick, dodging and weaving. I bait him into overextending, then spin Sparrow behind him, slicing his leg joints with a vibroblade. Metal screeches and Titan stumbles. The crowd's silent, then erupts as I land a final strike, cutting Titan's power core. The screen flashes. Winner, Edwin. I climb out, heart pounding to deafening cheers. Mark staggers from his cockpit, face red with fury. Johnny steps up, towering over him. Lose to an Omega and think you deserve my division? Get lost. Mark slinks away, and the crowd's still roaring. I'm grinning, but inside, I'm shaken. They're cheering now, but I'm still an Omega. Can I ever really belong here? Chapter 5, Jealousy and a Permanent Chain. Johnny's voice cuts through my morning haze as I'm sprawled across his couch, scrolling through a tablet loaded with mecha stats. Get dressed, he says, tossing a garment bag at me. We're going to a gala tonight. I catch the bag, groaning. A gala? Like, fancy suits and fake smiles? Pass. I unzip it, expecting some frilly nightmare, but it's a sharp white tux that screams money. Okay, fine. But if there's a dress in here, I'm burning it. Johnny's mouth twitches, almost a smile. No dresses. I've got taste. I roll my eyes and head to the bedroom, slipping into the tux. The mirror doesn't lie. I look like a damn model, all lean lines and golden hair. That tear mole under my eye adds a vibe that's half angel, half trouble. I smirk, striking a pose. Edwin, you're too hot for this world. Johnny leans against the doorframe, watching me preen. Done admiring yourself? Barely. I shoot back, adjusting my cufflinks. He steps closer, brushing a stray hair from my forehead, and my neck tingles where he marked me. I duck away, cheeks warm. Personal space, Colonel. He chuckles, low and annoying, and ushers me to the car. The gala's in some swanky high-rise, all crystal chandeliers and clinking glasses. I step out and every head turns. I'm used to stares by now, but these feel different, hungry, curious, judgmental. I straighten my shoulders, flashing a cocky grin. Let them stare. I'm Edwin, mecha slang Omega. Johnny's swarmed by suits wanting to kiss up, so he nudges me toward a group of Omegas in the corner. Go mingle. Make friends. I grab a champagne flute and saunter over, but the Omegas scatter like I'm contagious. One, a shy guy named Patrick, mutters an apology before bolting. I'm left standing there, feeling like the kid nobody picked for dodgeball. What? Do I smell or something? I grumble, retreating to a quiet corner. Then I see her. You, my auction goddess, gliding through the crowd in a sapphire dress that hugs her curves. Her starry eyes lock onto mine, and she smiles, holding 2 glasses. Care for a drink? I nearly drop my flute. Why yeah, sure. I stammer, taking the glass. My face is probably redder than the carpet. You, remember me? Her laugh is like music. How could I forget? You're the Omega who almost bankrupted me. She leans closer, her voice warm. I'm Hugh, and you're Edwin, right? I nod, tongue-tied. She's even more gorgeous up close, all elegance and confidence. You're, really cool, I blurt, then wince. Smooth, Edwin. You're adorable, she says, smirking. Such a pity you're stones. If he ever lets you go, find me. She slips a business card into my hand, her fingers brushing mine, and my heart does a backflip. Before I can respond, a chill runs down my spine. I glance up to see Johnny staring from across the room, his eyes dark as a storm. Hugh follows my gaze and sighs. Looks like your alpha's not thrilled. Take care, Edwin. She winks and drifts away, leaving me clutching her card like it's a winning lottery ticket. Johnny's at my side in seconds, his face a mask of barely contained fury. He snatches the card, tossing it to the floor. What the hell was that? He growls, grabbing my wrist. Ow! Let go. I try to pull free, but his grip's iron. I bend to grab the card, but he yanks me upright, my chest slamming into his. My nose stings from hitting his stupid metal, and I glare up at him. She just gave me her card. Chill out. Chill out. His voice is low, dangerous. He pinches my chin, forcing me to meet his gaze. She's treating you like a toy she can steal, and you're eating it up. I'm not. I snap, but my voice wavers. His cedar scent hits me, thick and overwhelming, and my knees wobble. She was just being nice. Nice. He laughs cold and sharp. She wants you as a trophy, Edwin. You're mine, not hers. He drags me out of the gala, ignoring my protests. The car ride home is silent, his jaw clenched, my wrist still throbbing. Back at the mansion, he shoves me against the wall, his body pinning mine. That cedar scent floods my senses, and my neck burns, vanilla mixing with it. I struggle, but he grabs both my wrists, pinning them above my head. Stop it! I yell, panic creeping in. I didn't do anything. You're mine, he says, his nose brushing my neck. My body betrays me, trembling as his teeth graze the mark. Then he bites hard. Pain explodes, sharp and searing, and I cry out, tears spilling over. His teeth sink deeper, injecting that damn alpha pheromone, and my resistance crumbles. The pain shifts to a sickening heat, my body going limp against him. I hate it, hate him, hate myself for not fighting harder. When he pulls back, I'm shaking, slumped against the wall. Now you're mine forever, he says, voice rough but satisfied. He licks the wound, and I flinch, too weak to push him away. He carries me to bed, but I curl up, sobbing. My dreams of Hugh, of freedom, are gone. I'm chained to him, permanently marked. The next day he's gone, moved to the guest room. The mansion feels like a tomb, servants tiptoeing around me. I'm trapped, alone with my thoughts. By day 3, I'm climbing the walls. I miss his stupid face, his annoying voice. God, what's wrong with me? Desperate, I stumble into the kitchen, begging the cook to teach me Johnny's favorite dishes. Some fancy steak and mashed potatoes thing. I burn the first batch, but the second's decent. I set the table, waiting, heart in my throat. Hours pass. The food's cold when his car finally pulls up. He walks in, reeking of some sweet omega scent. My stomach lurches. Where were you? I ask, voice small. He pauses, surprised to see me. A meeting. You waited. I nod, eyes stinging. He pulls me into his arms, and I shove him away, gagging. You smell like someone else. It's nothing, he says, soft but firm. Just a crowded room. He follows me to the bathroom, rubbing my back as I retch. He hands me water, wipes my face, and carries me to bed. I'm not mad anymore, he murmurs, kissing my forehead. I lean into him, too tired to fight. Don't leave me again, I whisper. I won't, he says, and for once I believe him. Chapter 6. A Champion's Legacy. Johnny's got a surprise for my birthday, and I'm buzzing with curiosity as he drives me to a high-security facility on the city's edge. We pass through scanners and guards, and I'm practically vibrating when we reach a hangar. There, in the center, is the sleekest mecha I've ever seen. Silver, with razor-sharp wings folded like a bird of prey. My jaw drops. Holy shit, is that mine? Happy birthday, Edwin, Johnny says, his voice warm. Meet your custom mecha. Name it. I'm circling it, fingers trailing over the smooth metal. Silverwing, I say, grinning. It's gonna kick ass. I turn to Johnny, eyes wide. Wait, I can compete with this, right? He nods, a rare smile breaking through. You're in the next mecha league. First Omega ever. Win the championship for me. I pump my fist. Hell yeah, I'm taking that trophy. The league kicks off a month later, and I'm the center of attention. Cameras flash, reporters shout questions, and headlines scream, Omega dares to fight. I'm nervous as hell, but Silverwing's neural link feels like an extension of my soul. The first match is brutal. An alpha in a tank-like mecha tries to crush me. I dodge, weave, and land a precision strike to its core, winning in under 3 minutes. The crowd goes wild. Round after round, I carve through alpha pilots who underestimate me. The media flips from skeptical to obsessed, calling me the Omega Maverick. By the finals, the arena's packed, and I'm facing a grizzled veteran in a beast called Ironclad. He taunts me through the comms. Go back to the kitchen, Omega. I reply with a missile barrage and a vibroblade to his mecha's leg, toppling him. When I hit his power core with a spinning dive, the screen flashes. Champion, Edwin. The roar of the crowd shakes the arena. I climb out of Silverwing, sweat-soaked and grinning, ready to grab the trophy. But as I step onto the podium, a sharp pain stabs my gut. The lights blur, the cheers fade, and I'm out before I hit the ground. I wake in a hospital bed, Johnny gripping my hand, his face pale. Edwin, you're awake, he says, relief flooding his voice. You scared me. What happened? I croak, head foggy. He smiles, eyes soft. You're pregnant. My brain short-circuits. Pregnant? Me? A dude. I laugh, then stop when he doesn't. Oh God, you're serious. I'm gonna be a mom. Johnny chuckles, brushing hair from my forehead. You'll be great. We'll do this together. I want to scream, to run, but his joy stops me. Those storm cloud eyes are glowing, and I can't bring myself to ruin it. This is insane. I mutter, but my heart's already softening. Pregnancy is hell. I'm moody, my feet swell, and I crave weird stuff like pickled olives at 2 a.m. Johnny's a saint, though. One night, I mumble about wanting a specific cherry pie from the West District. He's out the door before I finish, back an hour later with a warm pie. Eat, he says, cutting me a slice. I shove it in my face, groaning in bliss. When I'm puking my guts out, he's there, holding my hair and wrapping me in his cedar scent to calm my nerves. Bite me if it helps, he says, dead serious. I roll my eyes but lean into him, grateful. Once, I'm lounging on the couch, spitting grape skins into his hand like he's my personal trash can. He doesn't even blink, just tosses them and wipes my mouth with a napkin. I'm starting to think this guy's not so bad. At night, when my legs cramp, he's up before me, massaging them until I drift off. I catch him listening to my belly, grinning like a kid when he feels a kick. My heart does this stupid flip, and I realize I'm not just tolerating him. I'm falling for him. Hard. Labor hits like a freight train. I'm in the delivery room, gripping Johnny's hand so tight I'm sure it'll break. I'm dying. I yell, tears streaming. This is your fault, you jerk. He wipes my sweat-soaked forehead, voice steady. You're doing amazing, Edwin. Just a little longer. I'm not doing this again. I sob, pain ripping through me. One kid. That's it. You hear me? Promise, he says, kissing my knuckles. Just this one. A cry pierces the air, and the doctor smiles. Healthy Omega girl. I collapse, exhausted, as they place her in my arms. She's tiny, with my blue eyes and a tuft of dark hair. I touch her cheek, and something in me shifts. She's perfect, I whisper, grinning like an idiot. Johnny wraps us both in his arms, his scent enveloping us. You did it, he murmurs, voice thick. I lean into him, the pain forgotten, my heart full. Months later, life's a whirlwind of diapers and late-night feedings, but Johnny's there every step. One evening, as he rocks our daughter to sleep, he looks at me, serious. You want to work? Join the military. My eyes light up. For real? I can be a soldier? You're a champion, he says, smiling. First Omega officer in history. I've got the paperwork ready. The ceremony's a big deal, cameras, medals, the works. I stand tall in my uniform, the first Omega to break the mold. As I salute the crowd, the system's voice chirps in my head. Congrats, host. Mission complete, you're the Omega icon. Live your epic life. Goodbye. I blink, half expecting it to zap me one last time, but it's gone. I look at Johnny holding our daughter, his eyes proud. I grin, feeling lighter than ever. See ya, system, I mutter. My old life's a ghost. This Johnny, our kid. My new role. This is home. I'm not just an Omega. I'm Edwin and I'm unstoppable.